Question 1. This is a simulation. So, follow the guidelines. This is a lab item in which tasks will be performed on virtual devices. Refer to the Tasks tab to view the tasks for this lab item. Refer to the Topology tab to access the device consoles and perform the tasks. Console access is available for all required devices by clicking the device icon or using the tabs above the console window. All necessary pre-configurations have been applied. Do not change the enable password or host name for any device. Save your configurations to NVRAM before moving to the next item. Click Next at the bottom of the screen to submit this lab and move to the next question. When Next is clicked, the lab closes and cannot be reopened. Topology. Tasks are: physical connectivity is implemented between the two layer 2 switches, and the network connectivity between them must be configured. 1. Configure an LACP Ether channel and number it as 44. Configure it between switches SW1 and SW2 using interfaces Ethernet 0/0 and Ethernet 0/1 on both sides. The LACP mode must match on both ends. 2. Configure the Ether channel as a trunk link. 3. Configure the trunk link with 802.1q tags. 4. Configure VLAN monitoring as the untagged VLAN of the Ether channel. Let's see the answers. Refer to this video for configuration example. Do not change the host name for any device in lab. Port channel is up. Question 2. Which three characteristics are representative of a link state routing protocol? Choose 3. Options. Answers are B, C, and D. Provides common view of entire topology. Calculates shortest path and utilizes event-triggered updates. Question 3. Refer to the exhibit. Router Edge 1 is unable to establish OSPF neighbor adjacency with router ISP1. Which two configuration changes can you make on Edge 1 to allow the two routers to establish adjacency? Choose 2 options. Answers are B and E. Reduce the MTU on Edge 1 to 1500 or configure the IPOSPF MTU ignore command on the Edge 1 GI0/0 interface. Question 4. Drag drop. Drag and drop the IP version 6 addresses from the left onto the corresponding address types on the right. Select and place. Let's see the answers. Question 5. Given a subnet mask of 255.255.255.224, which of the following addresses can be assigned to network hosts? Choose 3 options. Answers are B, C, and D. As per the subnet mask, an increment is 32. We have 32 hosts and can't use network and broadcast addresses per subnetworks. So, usable hosts are 30 in each subnetworks. Now refer the network and broadcast address as per the subnets. By this method we can calculate the unusable addresses, which are the given below. Notice that these are the 4th octets of the IP addresses only. Question 6. Drag drop. Drag and drop the SNMP components from the left onto the descriptions on the right. Select and place. Let's see the answers. MIB indicates collection of variables that can be monitored. SNMP trap unsolicited message. SNMP agent responds to status requests and requests for information about a device. SNMP manager resides on an NMS, network management system. Question 7. What is a function of TFTP in network operations? Options. Correct answer is A. Transfers iOS images from a server to a router for firmware upgrades. Question 8. What is a DHCP client? Options. Correct answer is C. DHCP client is a host that is configured to request an IP address automatically. Question 9. What are two drawbacks of implementing a link state routing protocol? Choose 2 options. Answers are A and D. The drawbacks of implementing a link state routing protocol are the requirement for a hierarchical IP addressing scheme for optimal functionality and the high demand on router resources to run the link state routing algorithm. Question 10. What is an appropriate use for private IP version 4 addressing? Options. Correct answer is D. Private IP version 4 addressing use on hosts that communicate only with other internal hosts. Question 11. Where does the configuration reside when a helper address is configured to support DHCP? Options. Correct answer is B. When a helper address is configured to support DHCP, the configuration resides on the router closest to the client. A helper address is used in a network to forward DHCP requests from clients to a DHCP server. Question 12. A network administrator wants the syslog server to filter incoming messages into different files based on their importance. Which filtering criteria must be used? Options. Correct answer is C. Level. Syslog levels indicate the severity or importance of log messages. They help prioritize and filter log entries based on their significance. Question 13. Which of the following host addresses are members of networks that can be routed across the public internet? Choose 3. Options. Answers are A, E, and F. Addresses that can be routed across the public internet are called public IP addresses. These addresses belong to class A, B, or C only and are not private addresses.